Hello everyone and welcome back to episode 3 of Satisfactory, where I ran out of fuel. I have some, I just haven't felt like starting it back up yet. I've gotten a lot of resources in. Hold on. So in between episodes, all I did was I ran plates, rods, and screws over these two machines, mixing them to make rotors and to make reinforced iron plates, just so I could have some to easily make what I want to do today. It ran for a good while, got a lot of stuff. So what we're going to do today is we're going to make a modular frame factory. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take, this one, these iron ingots, and we're going to set up a processing unit. So the first things first, we're going to need to come out of here into, let's go with a splitter. Yeah. Okay, we're going to go ahead and do Mark II belts. Alright, I'm just going to do another splitter just to kind of make these look nice. Yeah. Alright, here we go. So I'm going to need to build, well, just probably 3 more splitters. So put one here. And we're going to build a constructor. Excuse me. Constructor. And one more constructor. Okay. Okay, and in between episodes, I did a little bit more research with power slugs in the MAM. So we can now overclock or underclock machines. What I am planning on doing is underclocking for this factory. So the third one in line is going to be at 25%, I think. I think that's right. I might have to tweak the numbers here eventually. Hold on, actually, 1 second. Let me double check. Alright, so we're back, and I was right. It's 25%. Okay, so that's all of these, and then if I split from here, let's handle the output. Let's go ahead and do some mergers. Perfect. Wait, did I? Wait. Yeah, okay, so everything's working good here. Alright, so we're gonna need another splitter here. Boom. And let's run 2 there. Alright, so now we need to figure out iron rods. So I'm gonna put down another splitter over here. Excuse me, please connect. Thank you. There we are. Okay, so now we're gonna need 3 more constructors for the rods. If I can get on top of this thing, come on, please. Thank you. Alright. Come on. There we go. I want to set you guys to rods. So now if I copy it with rods in it, it's going to have rods placed down with it. Perfect. And this one's also going to need to be clocked down to 25%. And let's go ahead and hook everything up. Perfect. Now we gotta do the outputs. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I need 4 of these. And the last one actually needs to be clocked at 50, not. Alright. There we go. Alright, let's fix this. Perfect. And alright, so this will be our iron rods, and we're gonna need another. Just a splitter here. Alright, so next we're gonna need 3 constructors making screws, which I guess I will put. Okay, let's make another constructor. Screws. Oh, of course these don't line up for some reason. Interesting. Boom. And boom. Alright, now we're doing a little better. Okay, not a lift. I just need a regular belt. Okay. And now for the input, the output of this. Perfect, perfect. Okay, so we have okay, so this is the plate output, and then we have rods. Right, perfect. So, give me 1 second. And we're gonna need 2 assemblers. And yeah, I guess I'm gonna make these a little bit close. Oop. Oh, I don't think I'm gonna have enough room. No. How about this? We make room. Alright, alright, alright. Okay, so now we need to figure out what we want to make here. Let's say reinforced iron plates here. And here. And then I gotta combine their outputs together. Show me that you're lining up there. Okay, so we can combine from there and there. Actually, I want to make this curved. Let's go to this. Yeah, that looks a little bit better. Okay, so one of these needs to be at 50% speed. Perfect. And then over here, we want to make modular frames. And the second one also wants to be set at 50%. And we'll do the same thing with a merger over here, but we will set the output differently. Okay. Doop, doop, doop. Alright, so this is going to need the reinforced platings to come back around. Actually, I guess I shouldn't do that. I should set up my splitters. What is this one for? Screws. Okay. They both need screws. Yeah. Okay, hold on one second. Alright, so I think I figured out how to connect it, and I'm just using these stacking conveyors. So I have plates and screws routed to both of these, and I'm about to get this stuff routed in. So let's do bottom to the right side, front to the right side, to the left, and front to the left. Okay, so now I just need to hook these up. Oh, goodness. Alright, so I need to go around front and hook that output to one of these guys, and then I need the rod output to this other guy. Then if I just run through here and connect everything up to power and also go start my power again, gosh, I probably should have done this while I was doing it. What on? No. No, I don't want that. Come here. And there's power pole I can connect to. Awesome. Back to base, where we're still having a party for the 1-year anniversary of Satsfactory 1.1. And if I just come over here and put down a belt, my power should kick back on. Hold on a second, let me actually disconnect this and then kick my power on, because it's going to immediately trip otherwise. I have to let it ramp up first. And I have a full stack to go harvest more wood. This should just hold me over for a little while longer. But I want to go through and redo this and like space these splitters out a little more evenly, so that way, because like these guys, whatever travels this lane has a super short path to go, but this one all the way on the end over here, this one goes super far, you know. But that's the project for another day. For now, we'll let the power ramp back up. And I'll be back in a moment once less of these lights are red. Or once I think they have enough stuff. Alright, and just like that, we have our first 2 modular frames. It might not be the fastest thing in the world, but it works. And so the next thing I want to do is place down one last assembler. Maybe somewhere like right here. This guy is going to be for smart plating, which means he needs reinforced plate and rotors. So over here, we're making... I don't know. I don't know how much we're making, but it doesn't really matter. What does matter is now we are going to be making smart plating too. So I'll put down another splitter. Belt and... Alright. As soon as I get this bad boy hooked up to power. There we go. Okay. Perfect. Now whenever this makes stuff, which seems like this one's completely full, this one's the one that's struggling to fill up. But it's not even really, because it's over full. I don't know. We're making things at whatever rate we're making them. But for now, it's automated. And let's go see what the hub has to offer us. Oh my goodness. So I've tried to figure out how to turn off the music, and it just doesn't work. This looks fun. Ooh, need more iron plates. Alright. So one of the big things that we need to do is we need to build the space elevator for sure. Come here. Because that will help us unlock tier 3, which is coal power, which means I won't have to go out with the chainsaw and deforest the planet anymore. There you go. Alright. Resource sink. Yeah, the last one we have left is jump pads. So for right now, I need more rods, concrete, and wire. Oh my goodness.
In appreciation of this, directing parts of these coupons can be redeemed in the Awesome Shop for highly desirable items such as new foundations, walls, factory attachments,
Ada, please stop talking.
Next time you have additional resources, just remember to go that extra kilometer. Go awesome.
Okay, we have enough for that. Now it's just concrete and rods. Like my little pathway over I built. I had a little, like temporary conveyor belt, but I really hated it. So I built a little ramp. Come here. And we're short a few more rods. Alright. Come here. Alright, and that's enough. Perfect. I got 99 of these. Perfect. Here's the space elevator. It wants 50 smart plating. And we're gonna need a lot of this stuff. So for now, you know what? I'm gonna have to let this run for a long time. But what I think I'm gonna do instead is actually run it from this splitter. Perfect. And this should be fine using 2 per minute, 2 per minute. Because over here we should be making 5 per minute, so we should have 3 extra.
Congratulations, Pioneer.
And we oh, this one's idle. That'd be why. Okay. Well, it is what it is.
Is divided into phases, each of which require the delivery of project parts, such as smart plating, via the space elevator. Subsequent phases unlock access to new tiers with more advanced technologies to construct, automate, explore, and...
Alright, thank you, Ada. Thank you. Alright, so... there's a few more things that I can do, but mainly now we just need to hang out and wait for smart plating to fill up. So I'm gonna AFK for a while and I'll be back. Okay, so I'm back and I've been harvesting a little bit of wood. While I've been doing that, I found a bacon agaric. Whatever it is. Found it. Means I can almost finish that MAM research.
Reminder that look and smell alone do not
What's
provide
this?
sufficient data to determine exact
coal.
risk of consumption.
Okay. I've been finding some coal nodes. I traveled pretty far from the house. I wanted to get into a nice thick forest. So, we're here. And we're chopping down trees. But I'll be back. We're about halfway done. You can see in the top right with the smart plating. So, just out collecting fuel for the time being, and I'll be back. Alright, so since I'm working towards coal power, I figured I might as well just go ahead and like set it up. So both of these coal nodes are different. If you look at them, they say they're normal instead of all the impures that we've been dealing with so far. So that means with no overclocking, they produce double. And if we could find a pure node, it would produce 120 instead of 60. So 260s will make 120, and we can just put down a storage crate. Close enough. And this one has to run at 120. So, we gotta daisy chain those together. There we go. Have a power pole here. And over here, it's a little weird. So there is a coal ore node here, but it's covered with this like rock thing. I can't put anything on it. So I guess we'll steal it from over here. And this one's also 60. Awesome. So let's put another merger down. Something like that, why not? And we'll go into another storage. Oh. Alright. Then we can hook up power, even though these things aren't actually going to have power for a while. But for now, we at least have 180 coal coming in per minute, which should hopefully fuel a lot. Anyways, back to chopping down trees. Alright, we're back. It just filled up the 50th smart plating. Let's switch from load to seal. Have our capsule, I guess, seal itself up, securing our container. And hi Ada. I don't want to hear from you, but I do want to send this. Did it? Yeah. You're gonna. Oh, okay. So it's doing something. Oh wow. I want to move away from the music. Okay. Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh, nice. Dang, it went supersonic, huh?
Phase 1
Ooh.
of project assembly completed. This is only the beginning of project assembly, the first step towards saving the day.
Very
You
pretty.
have performed adequately so far. Reminder, not only is Fix-It saving humanity, it is saving all of Earth, including kittens and puppies.
Super cool.
It is statistically likely that you appreciate the continued existence. Continue the work for their sake. It is
Alright. So now, first thing I want to do is I want this. So, I need to go get more cable and more smart platings. Be right back. Alright, we're back. Now we have
milestone reached.
coal power,
Production can now be
and
automated by burning coal, which has been added to the resource
we have
tab.
pipelines.
Water is also necessary to run the coal-powered generator
Alright, peace out. Okay. So, again, we gotta move away from the music. Well, I guess let me look at the next thing. Alright. We can get little tractors. Oh, those look cute. Basic steel. Ooh, this looks fun. I want the Xeno Basher. Oh. Alright, but for now, I want to get a bunch of stuff to make coal power so I can stop relying on getting leaves. I'm gonna go collect a bunch of stuff for that, and hopefully I'll meet you guys over at the coal area I was just working on. I'm back. Alright, so first off, I want to build, I believe the number is going to be 3 water extractors. Let's go for, I'm going to try it. Sorry, I've been been
indeed
sick.
water. Try submerging your arm. If it does not dissolve, that will narrow down the range of possibilities.
Thanks, Ada.
You could
Um, but I've been a little sick. Sorry about that. I haven't been posting, but I'm trying to get a little backlog going for next week, so that way, you guys can have something. Right, logistics. Do a pipeline junction. How about this? What if we put it just right here for now? And then we took flex pipeline just to also make our lives easier.
Fix-it pipelines can contain any fluid, including the water necessary for coal-powered generators.
Ada, calm down. Thank you. Okay, so now that I know how tall those things are, we can actually build a platform. Alright, let's do that. It got really dark really quick, but it's alright. So now let's do a ramp coming down. Looks like more deforestation. Yeah, that'll work. Alright, now we have a ramp up to our top platform. And I need... well, next thing I need is water to come up here. So let's get another flex pipeline. I guess I kind of want this area over here to be more walkable. So I guess this is where... what? Okay, something was mad at me. Oh, that boar. There he comes. Come here. Yeah, that's what I thought. Alright. Flex pipeline. Yes, I can put it on the second one in. Perfect. And I also want to, like, do the ramps up here too. So now we should be able to take... I need 120 coal. So from this one... wonder how bad this will go if I... oh my, wow. Straight makes it come out of nowhere. Okay. Yeah, default... perfect. Alright, next step. We need to check to see if this is too tall. Yeah, that should work. Alright, start connecting some things up to power. Well, honestly, yeah, I should keep a pole down here too. And then we'll go up and get another one. Just to make our lives a little easier in the future. Boom. Alright, now I'm gonna be back in just a moment. Alright, I'm back. I've placed down the splitters for the item input, and now I'm currently trying to figure out exactly how I want to do the water input. yeah, I guess that's actually, unfortunately, the best we got. Pipe is too short. It's too short. Well done. Figure something out. Alright. Oh. Yeah, that can go in there. That can go to there. Yeah, maybe I'll just put another one in place with it. And then if I press R, look. Oh, so that one looks pretty good. Alright. And now we'll just continue this on down the line. But the thing is, we're gonna need to make sure we make this a loop so the water connects properly, or else we're just gonna have a bad time. Won't you? There it is. Oh no, I did a bit short. Darn. Boom. And boom. And I believe it was this one here that needed it. Alright. So now we can finish hooking up the pipelines. And I've already done the liberty of setting up a small biomass Kickstarter here, so I can just test and see if this all works before I hook it up to my main power. Right, and it'll be just very important in the future if anything ever happens here. Okay, so all the items are hooked up, the water should be hooked up, all power should be hooked up properly. So all I should have to do is stick solid biofuel in here, and these should all kick on at almost the same times. Oh, come on. What's with the no fuel? There we go. Alright, capacity 90. Why aren't we... here we go. Yeah, that makes more sense. Okay, we're consuming 70 watts right now. We're making equal that. So we're good there. So that means coal should start coming in. And once it starts filling in, these guys will start filling, and I'll come back if there's any problems, or come back to tell you how much power we're generating. Alright, we'll be back. Alright, here it is. The coal just started showing up, and you can see them starting one by one. If we look at our power capacity, we're already... Oh, it is being a little weird. Oh, here we go. Oh yeah. So this is going to stabilize after a while, after it starts filling up and whatnot. So these burn 15 per minute. That's why we have 8 of them. And these burn 45 water per minute. I want to go through and make sure that everything has water. There we go. Alright. So this here is kind of a neat trick, right? So downstairs we're making 120 M3 meters cubed of water per minute per fluid extractor, so that adds up to 360. The max flow rate of this pipe is only 300, so I need to make sure that all of these guys are getting the correct amount of water. For now, they kind of have to be, right? Because they're not all on, but I gotta, as they continue filling up, I gotta make sure that it's all good. So we're gonna need need to fill up on coal in this one first, and again, it's the same manifold setup. Either way, I'll be back. Alright, so we just completely filled up on coal. What I did to make it a little bit faster was I disconnected the water, which I will reconnect now. And technically all of these guys should fire on here in rapid succession once they all start getting their water. That's a little weird. It's still fluctuating so hard. Ah, it's getting better. Alright, so how about this? Disconnect these, and I want to get all my biofuel back from these, because we should be self-sufficient on stuff now. So I'm going to let these guys just run out what they got left. I guess I could keep them hooked up to the system. Yeah. This looks so wrong. Just, come on, start stabilizing. Don't make a liar out of me. It's so weird that the end ones are working. Is this a water problem? Question mark? Oh gosh, I'm stuck. Or is it just they have to fill a certain amount? So it is currently a water problem. Oh goodness. Alright. How about this pipe? Yeah, this pipe is completely full, maximum flow rate. This pipe's doing its best. Oh man. I was really hoping this would work. I also wonder when these guys are going to be done. It's weird. It really seems like they're not stopping. Whatever. Man, we're still super shaky. This is weird. Alright, I'm going to be back. I gotta look into this. Alright, I think I finally seemed to fix the problem. So what it was is you can't send all 3 pump inputs through one line. If you look right over there, that 3rd pump takes a lot shorter path, and it cuts into, I'll show you, it's right over here. Well, it is on that one. You can see it comes in the floor here, goes right into there, and it seems like everything is just rock solid, steady, 600 megawatts. So that means everything that we have set up so far, we can just connect it up. We can just hook this up, and we never have to worry about going out and getting fuel again until we expand again, inevitably soon, honestly. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna transfer this power line all the way back to the space elevator, so that way we can connect our power grids, and I'll be back and we'll figure out what to do next. I think the next thing we're gonna do is just wrap up the episode here. I went through all the biomass burners and I took all of their biomass out and put them in the crate, disconnected the thing. The power line comes in from that mountain up there to that power pole, stretches all the way over here, and we can check and see we're making exactly 600, and we're only ever burning maximum 380. So we have 220 megawatts to play with, maybe. Well, either way, we'll worry about that in the next episode, where I think I might want to do something with Caterium, which there is some nearby. I called it gold, but yeah, there's a pure Caterium node right here. So we might work on that. But either way, I'll catch you guys next time.